Well, hey, Team Carlsbad, I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. You know, I like to typically focus on giving kudos out to our organization, but here I really want to talk about the city's finances. Now that last year's fiscal books are finally closed, we'll be bringing some items to City Council this fall having to do with the city's long-term financial health. First, I really want to thank everyone for continuing to find ways to save on our ongoing expenses. Last fiscal year, we actually had money left over because of those efforts. Now, here's why it's important, though. Our financial forecast is showing that in 2 to 3 years, the cost to run the city is going to be more than what we anticipate coming in terms of revenue. Additionally, while the city had a very strong fiscal year, it's important to remember these are one-time savings. Economic uncertainty, lingering inflation, and the ups and downs of the CalPERS investment performance require the city to budget conservatively into the future. Now, there are a lot of reasons for that. Costs are increasing across the board. Development revenue is going down because we aren't growing as quickly anymore. And we've got over $2 billion, that's billion with a B, dollars worth of infrastructure that's aging and will eventually need to be replaced. Basically, we are transitioning from a growing city to one focused on maintaining what's already been created. Now, the good thing about Carlsbad is that we've always been focused on fiscal health. We plan ahead so that we can be thoughtful about any changes we may need to make in the future. Now, departments have reduced ongoing spending the last 2 years in a row, and we're going to want to continue to look for new ways to save. So please, look around and think about the new ways we can trim costs. Maybe we're providing a program that isn't as popular as it used to be. Maybe there's a manual process that could be made more efficient. But let's face it, you're the experts in the organization. You are in the very best position to recognize these opportunities. Now, another step that we're going to be taking is looking at vacancies. Now, what does that mean? When someone leaves a position, we're going to do some analysis to see if there's an alternative to filling the position or an alternative to filling it right away. Oftentimes, when there is movement in an organization, it presents new opportunities to think about things differently. And when we do want to fill a position, even waiting a few weeks or a month to start the recruitment process provides savings to the overall annual budget. So once again, thank you for everything that you've already done to safeguard our financial health. We are very lucky to have the time to be thoughtful about how to proceed in the future. Again, it's an incredibly important topic and one that we'll be talking about more in the coming weeks. But in the meantime, I just want to reach out and say thank you for all that you do. I know you've heard me say it before, but you are our greatest assets. And because you're our greatest assets, you're going to be able to help us really try and identify additional savings and ensure that we have the personnel and the appropriate personnel necessary for us to carry out this job. So that's it for me for this week, but I did want to share some thoughts with you on the city's finances, and I'm looking forward to continuing to provide those updates in the coming weeks as we also are updating our city council. So until then, I want everyone to stay safe, be well, be kind to one another, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.